Good morning, everybody. The time is 7:47.
The time is 7:48 a.m.
Okay. And the date is August the 24th, and it is Wednesday. And it's the fourth week of August. Is it Labor Day weekend coming up? No, that's the week after. And our Bible passage is, "To God, all things are possible." Can you figure that out? How about to love, all things are possible? Love corrects every situation. Agree? And the hymn is, "To God be the glory, great things he hath done. So loved he the world, he gave us his Son, who offered his life an atonement for sin, and opened the life gate that all may come in." Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, let the earth hear his voice. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, let the people rejoice. Oh, come to the Father through Jesus the Son, and give him the glory, great things he hath done. And the word is adventure. An adventure is a bold undertaking in which hazards are to be met, and the outcome depends upon unforeseen circumstances. Have you imparted upon any adventures lately? And the joke is, the woman at the bridge table said, "When I'm down in the dumps, I buy clothing." And the woman at another bridge table nearby said, "I was wondering where she got them." I talked to Kim at the Department of Aging, Rensselaer County, and I said, Tim, I think that the owner of this building is being intrusive, overly intrusive, overly meddlesome, overly imperious. And I told her about the keys, how she wants 3 people to have keys. And I think that the owner of this building, when she has something to say about Glendora's tenancy, I think she should address Glendora and not some friend off somewhere, and have the friend come and tell Glendora. And I think the owner of this building should address Glendora in writing. If she has a request for 3 friends to have keys, then send Glendora a letter. And in a letter the owner did send a month ago, the owner said that she would pay for the 3 keys. Well, the keys are done, and I'll get to that later. So Glendora kept asking Tim, isn't there somebody in the Department of Aging who can speak to the owner and ask the owner to lay off, to cease and desist these irritations? Well, Kim came up with a name, and it was at Glendora's suggestion. Can't these things be done by the Adult Protective Services? Well, finally, Kim got around to saying that. In the middle of Kim's call, the nurse for the insurance company that's supposed to take care of Glendora, that Medicaid pays the insurance company to take care of Glendora, the nurse for that one, and she's way out in Buffalo, called and said, Glendora, if you want physical therapy, you will have to go through your doctor. And if you want to go through your doctor, you've got to go see him in person. No more telephone calls. And that was right in the middle of Kim. Well, fortunately, Kim stayed on the line, and she gave me the number for the Adult Protective Services. Any name? No name. In the meantime, Caleb did a superb job on buying 5 keys for this house. Oh, how much do the keys and the attachments come to? Something like $40, $50. Glendora doesn't mind paying that. She remembers that the owner of this building has never gone up on the rent. It's been $400 ever since the owner took possession of this building, these buildings from Kolodny. And the owner has always given Glendora the garage free of rent and paid the huge electricity bill that Glendora ran up keeping the garage warm. And the owner's always given us hot water. And the owner's always been good about maintenance, taking care of things. Although lately she's been objecting to the $62 price it costs her every time her maintenance man comes over. That would be Rick and his son Timothy. The snow removal has been dismal from the beginning. That is not a concern of Glendora's any longer because she's housebound. So one of these went to Tracy Clegg, our neighbor. You can see her house right out our window, and also the director of the Nassau Free Library. One of these has gone to, is on its way to Victoria, who lives way over in Troy. I don't think how Victoria is going to be a helper on quick call. And I think one of them goes to Patricia Nichols, SAR. medical the people who have the phone service where Glendora punches the pendant, and then the people call up and they call the other friends to come if there's a danger, if Glendora has says to have them come, or they call the police or they call the fire department. They're going to come and put in an update device. I don't know whether I'm right about that or not, whether it would be best not to bother with the old one. It could be like cars, you know, the old cars are better than the new cars, and it may be wrong to change. Anyway, they're going to send a new device, and they don't have anybody who can come to this far outlying district to install it. We will have to install it, but that's okay. Pat installed the last one, the first one. Yesterday was Glendora's last day with precious April Jacobs, who has been a dream of a helper all summer, has been smarter than any of them, has been kinder and more attentive and more encouraging than any of the others. And my last day to see her friend Caleb, who is going into the United States Marines the day after Labor Day. And we had a very, very good time together.
The time is 8 o'clock a.m.
They are coming back. No, Caleb won't be back. Yes, Caleb will be here, and April will be here Sunday at noon. Labor Day Sunday at noon. And then they go. Caleb to the Marines and April to Geneseo, the State University of New York. At Genesee County. And it is near Rochester. And that's a very, very lovely city to be near. Paula at Daisy's restaurant is going to fix Glendora a sandwich for $12. And it's going to be vegan or vegetarian. And Philip is going to come at noon to go get it. Glendora has 5 restaurants. Well, 6 or 7. Yeah, there's 7 places where Glendora can get food to take out in Nassau Village. Not bad. Not bad. What we need is our own supermarket. We have to go 17 miles, or is it 8 or 9 miles to the nearest supermarket. We have to buy a new camcorder. This sweet JVC Averio has lost its eyesight. It is blind. Just like here. It is blind. It can't see anymore. But it can hear. And that's all that's really necessary in this journal, is that it be heard, because it's an audio record and it's not video. Philip gave Glendora some vegan sausage yesterday. Philip gave Glendora some vegan cheese from ShopRite, and Philip came here and Glendora said, would you please put it in the refrigerator? And we've never been able to find it. So I think it went to the compost, which is good. This is good. We like feeding the soil. Nobody's been able to help the blue jay, finding out what the blue jay wants. We're up to 30 or so vegan commercials to help the animals to show to you on YouTube. And Philip says we have 125 left to show you. What program are we on? 13,760, something like that. And is Philip signed up with Consumer Direct? No, but nobody could work harder on it than he is. And Consumer Direct is working hard on it. And his immunization papers from high school have been accepted by Consumer Direct. Glendora is still paying him out of pocket. That has brought the bank balance, the debit card, down to something like $2,000. It was up to $3,000. Philip has been paid over $700 or $800 in a week or two here, actually in 8 days. Wayne went to Tanglewood. He was, by a friend of his, was given 3 tickets. So they invited him. It was an ordeal from the beginning, the parking. And then after they did park, they had to walk, he thought, a mile. Did he enjoy the music? Not that much. It was the Boston Pops Orchestra. I remember we used to watch Arthur Fiedler, Franklin and I didn't think you had to pay for Tanglewood in those days. I may be wrong. Maybe you did. We are waiting for our times from the Pittsfield station, from Glenn Clark or from Sean Searer. Today, we hope that Robert Jackson has been somewhat relieved of the renewals, those useless papers from LT's Cablevision. We haven't done the trust for 2 or 3 days, and that will be a horrible mess. Philip, we must do the trust today. Glendora talked to Frank Zia, gave him her love, and said, you take care of the entrance to Elm Street and we'll take care of the exit down here. That would be Zia's Pizza. He's been there 13 years. Does it wrap it up? No, but it's enough. And a woman said, also at the bridge table. I can't remember a face, but I never forget a dress. To God be the glory. Oh, I want to tell you that we're working very hard, Glendora convincing her helpers that she wants to make your soul-to-soul videos on a cell phone, on a selfie stick, and eliminate all of the maneuvers we have to go through for a camcorder on a tripod.